Joining us today, we have Joe Evans, another great 1813 contributor. We wanted to ask him a few questions. So, Joe, what were your thoughts on the inauguration?
The inauguration in itself, I guess I didn't really watch a lot of it. Well, I know I didn't watch it per se because I wasn't going to tune in to something that long and boring. But anyhow, I seen enough coverage, enough footage, and of course social media and regular media. And it was typical inauguration, but I think it was more symbolic of the tranquility I think that the country's yearning for deep on the inside. So from what I noticed, it was a very laid back occasion. From the performers to, I think, Biden's words, everything was kind of monotone. But I think that was, if not by design, it's probably what the country was deep inside just kind of yearning for. Like the MAGA tour was great. It was a ride, but at some point you got to come back down to earth. And so I think we did as far as the inauguration.
Right.
Yeah.
You think this is a good starting point to head our country into the right direction, to be unified?
I think it should be and it can be, and I think ultimately it will be, because once again, it kind of set the tone for where we should be going. COVID-19, so there wasn't a huge turnout, even if people wanted to participate in droves, they weren't going to, or they weren't going to be allowed to. And so, like I said, the tone of it gives us a good jumping off point, gives us a place to say, hey, you know what? Let's chill out. Let's get back to some core values and beliefs. And I think both parties deep inside wanted to see something just a little bit more laid back than the rambunctious Trump tour. Not to say that he was a horrible president. That's not where I'm going. I'm going with too many things interfered, and it showed us the nature of rhetoric mixed with propaganda, negative rhetoric mixed with the need to stay out in front as far as the media for ratings or whatever you call it, and then the rhetoric kind of erased the good accomplishments of Mr. Trump's administration, unfortunately, and that's disappointing for the Republican Party because it sets them back to 2012 days when there was an image problem because you only had Tea Party type Republicans, and it set the standard. And what it did was it what's the word I'm trying to say? It kind of pushed away the black electorate because it wasn't palatable. You couldn't, a black person couldn't palate or stomach the rhetoric that was being used, no matter how much Republicans felt like it was the right thing. Mm-hmm. It just wasn't a good look.
Right.
That makes sense.
Definitely going to be some contrasting presidential styles here. Definitely going to see something different than what we've seen the past 4 years. So all we can do is really just hope and pray that it works out for the best for everyone.
Right.